What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Weimer, aka AP3 Jumped, and welcome to another Casa Grandes episode review. Um, yeah, and good lord, I still have so many episodes left to review. But, luckily I don't have to rewatch all of them. I only choose to rewatch them if I absolutely am having a hard time trying to recall what happened in the particular episode, like really important things. But today I'm reviewing the episode The Big Chill. This is an episode where it's just it's about it just being too damn hot outside. It's one of those episodes. And so Ryan and her cousins are trying to like set up like they're trying to like raise money to get an AC because Hector is too damn stubborn to buy an AC because I think he's just too cheap to get one. If I remember correctly, that's probably the reason why. Um, shit. So yeah. Yeah, this definitely reminded me of. This reminded me of about other episodes from other TV shows where it was just too damn hot outside and the characters were either trying to deal with it the best they can or trying to figure out a way to try to figure out a way to like stop it. For example, like in it reminds you of the like in the Powerpuff Girls and Jimmy Neutron. In the case of Jimmy Neutron, Jimmy tried to find a way to eliminate the heat. It's been a very long time. I can't exactly remember what happens, but yeah, that's basically the gist of things. So in this episode, in terms of raising money, the Ryan and her cousins they and her brother of course they try to find all they do all. I can't talk. God, you think after doing like over 700 videos, man, you would think I would know what the hell I'm doing at this point. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Anyway, um, they they try all kinds of ways to raise money to get this AC unit for themselves because Hector is just too damn cheap to get one. So, like I said, so they try all kinds of ways, but they all wind up failing miserably. Unfortunately, does the wiki say what they did? So, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Carlotta suggests makeovers, but unfortunately the high temperature makes the makeup all or run down people's faces, and unfortunately that scares nearby people like namely kids I think, and CJ suggests like balloon swords. I love balloon swords. I love balloon animals and balloon swords and balloon objects and shit. I used to love getting those things from like local festivals or the circus, obviously. But the high temperature apparently interferes, and something I either never knew about or it's been so long since I've since forgotten about this fact. But apparently, if it's really hot outside, the high temperature can pop balloons, which is exactly what happened with these balloon swords that CJ was making. So yeah, the next thing that they try to do is Carl suggests they I remember this one. Carl suggests knocking down milk bottles. Lined up stacked up in a pyramid formation. Fortunately, Carl, being with his carny characteristics, he basically rigs the damn game by gluing the damn bottles all together, and then Runyan scolds him about this. And so she insists on giving them money back rather than trying to scam the freaking customers. So yeah, in all these instances, in most if not all of these situations, they wind up having to give them the money back to the customers. So they try one more idea. They actually you see good old Mabel walks by and she thinks there's a sitting booth. That actually gives the kids an idea to come up with a sitting booth. You know, paying money just to sit down in the shade, that seems a bit, I don't know. That seems a little, that just doesn't seem right to me. Having to pay money just to sit down in the fucking shade. I don't think that's something you should have to pay money for. But if people are willing to pay money just to cool off, then I don't know, more power to them, I guess. I don't know if I would do something. I don't know if I would do something like. I'm going to ask my mom, and I'm going to ask my mom and dad if they I'm going to ask them, would they pay money just to sit down in the shade to cool off? I seriously want to know what they think about that. So yeah, unfortunately that doesn't go well either because it's getting too crowded. They're running out of chairs. And so what happens next? Bobby volunteers to be a chair for somebody, and Vito. I keep forgetting that dude's name. You know, the overweight guy with like the yellow green overalls or whatever, and the elderly man. And yeah, and then all kinds of other things ensue. More chaos ensues, and then Hector comes down outside, finds all the furniture outside, and the kids explain that they just wanted to make some money to buy an AC unit, and they actually did make a lot of money from the staging booth. They actually made just enough to buy a new AC unit, but Ronnie Yen, being the good-hearted character that she is, she was willing to refund all of that money, or rather, pay for Vito's medical bills because he got injured somehow. I think by some pigeons or something. But yeah, Ronnie Yen was willing to reimburse Vito for his medical bills instead of getting the AC unit. But as Bobby and the others, they go back to the fan. Hector tells Ronnie Yen that she and the others did their best to make money, and he decides that he wants to buy an AC unit. But then when Ronnie Yen notices Sergio chilling in the Raspado machine, I forget what they used. They used to use that machine for. I think it was like an ice machine or something, or I think they served some kind of treats in it. I can't remember exactly, but actually Ronnie Yen sees this and she gives Hector an idea. So they decide to convert that Raspado machine into an AC unit. So that's really cool. But the one downside to that is that it might smell like flavored ice all the time, but nobody really seems to care about that. And so that is pretty much the episode. Or so you'd think. Vito is spoiled with the goodies that he got from the goodies from the money he got. He enjoys the AC as well, but Ronnie Yen tells him that he has to pay them first if he wants to use it. So I found this episode to be very interesting. This is actually one of the few Casagrande episodes that I thought was just fine. I didn't think it was exceptionally remarkable, like lots of other Casagrande's episodes have been. But I thought it had a very interesting story. It's been a long time since I've seen an episode where the main premise is just where the main premise being is that it's just too damn hot outside and the characters have to either do something about it or deal with it the best way they can, or both. But yeah, after all said and done, I thought this episode was just fine. I mean, sometimes I'm okay with episodes that are just fine. Sometimes I'm okay with that. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. So if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, ring the bell to be notified of future videos that I make, and let me know what you thought of this episode in the comment section below. And I'm sorry I'm stammering a lot in these videos again, but I'm just a little tired. That tends to happen sometimes. especially when you're doing these videos impromptu without a script, still, or notes or anything like that. So yeah, the only review video that I ever made, which I actually did take notes for, was for the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic series finale, and I took a shit ton of notes for that. I didn't even take notes for Avengers Endgame, a 3-hour fucking movie, and yet I took notes for the MLP series finale. It's amazing how I get my priorities straight, isn't it? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Stay tuned for more Lattice and Consequences episodes throughout the month. And once again, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That's it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. I might do a vlog talking about, well, I might do a vlog in a couple of days talking about Crash Bandicoot. I just might do that. So, yeah. Alright, I gotta go before my phone ceases to record because I'm running out of space, storage space that is. So, alright, that's it for me. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.